Hey, how's it going? Swatch with me. Staedtler 8 Lumocolor permanent pens. Did I spell that right? I think I spelled it right. Ooh, ooh. I'm getting a little... Swatch with me. Pause and grab something to swatch. And then come back in. Okay, so what I'm going to do is there are only 8 colors. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, brown, and black. And I'm just going to do... This is all I'm going to do. I'm just going to do like this. I don't even have boxes drawn. And then I'm going to draw a circle. And this swatch card is brought to you by some product I bought that came in a box like this, maybe a little bit wider. And it has a matte side, so this is the matte side that we're working on right now. And then it has a glossy side, and I'm just going to show you that I filled that out too for these pens. So I'm going to do first the matte side, and then the glossy side, and then I'm going to sign off. Will this be a long video, Crafty Cat Lady? I don't know. Okay, orange. These are permanent pens, so that's why I want to do it on the matte side and then also on the glossy side to see, especially the matte side, if there's any kind of bleeding. Now, I did try it with I guess one of the flaps, the box flaps, and I just put the pen down like this to see if there was any kind of bleed, but there was no bleed. So I'm gonna show you that one. This I did with the red. See that little tiny dot? There was no bleed. That was me moving the pen kind of abruptly, I guess. Okay, that's done with the orange. And I really like this case. Oh, I guess you want to see the case. How rude of me not to show you this case. So let me cap it. This is also dry safe, which means I can leave it off for a while, and I don't know how long a while is, but I can leave it off and it will still work. Now, I don't recommend leaving it off for a few days or anything like that, but okay, so the lid, the cap here, I guess, or the lid serves as its own stand. So you can just keep it like that. Now I'm going to zoom back in so you can see what I'm doing. Ooh. Cool. But it gets in the way, kind of creates a shadow, so I'll move that out of the way. Actually, I'll move it so it's handier for me. I am right-handed, Tammy. I'll put it over here. Green. That was yellow, by the way, in case you were wondering. There's no rhyme or reason to that. Oh, here comes the computer to say hi. Wiggle the mouse, Tammy. It was behaving really well throughout the night. I wasn't even touching the computer, and it was being totally quiet. Then I start to think, hey, let's do a swatch with me. And the computer says, oh, it's time for me to shine. I'm actually on YouTube, believe it or not. Well, at least I'm not on Amazon. I got these from Amazon, by the way. I got them quite a few months ago, actually. That was blue. Blue, not Blue the cat. This is purple. And I'm on YouTube, and I'm looking up information, videos on this power supply that I just bought. Oh, that's a nice dark purple, right? And it's a Cooler Master V650 Gold V2 Black Edition, fully modular, which means cables are not plugged into it, that I plug the cables in and I only plug in the ones I need. Whereas semi-modular means there's a cable plugged into it, and non-modular means all the cables are plugged into it. Like my old power supply that came with the Dell computer, the ancient dinosaur computer I have right now. That was non-modular, and which is nice, but all of the cables were just like single wires put together and no braided areas or coils to keep everything together. That was brown. You see? You can see. Okay. I'm also not keeping an eye on the screen panel to see if anything is blurring, because once again, when it shows my hand, and sometimes when my hand goes in circles, if it's blurring, I apologize. Black. Beauteous. And when I did this side first, and I thought, oh, I should have moved the orange over, and yellow, and green, and blue over here. So I had, I guess, a second chance. Let's see if I can show it to you without it. I don't have to go up too far to show you. Pretty good colors, huh? I use the black one quite often. Oh, it kind of looks... No. Oh, it looks okay. I use the black one quite often for labeling purposes. This is a 0.4 millimeter tip. So I also got, recently actually, like last week I think, I ordered, and it came in already, the Staedtler fine line pens, and they're 0.3. So those are water-based. These are permanent. Okay, now we're going to do this side. We're going to go with red again. This takes, I did notice that this side does take a little bit longer to dry. So I'm kind of backwards as far as, this is red, by the way, in case you were wondering. I'll move it over a little. Do I have to say I'm all over again? No, I don't think I do. Oh. Move the mouse. It's acting up on me. Come on, computer, be nice. There are no updates. You already did your looking for updates moment like 30 minutes ago. I don't know what it's doing. I should leave it alone. I know. But it disturbs me while I'm doing a video, so I have to wiggle the mouse to make it stop. The yellow looks lighter on the glossy side, but I think that's normal. I should do is make a plastic swatch card. Oh, I should use one of the cards, the plastic cards I have. Maybe I'll try that next. Because I have those close by. I notice I draw on the side. Is that from using pencils, I guess? I hear the train. I'm supposed to get a cold front tonight. I was supposed to, well, by 6 a.m. anyway, drop the temps down to the mid-40s. We had, I think it was maybe mid-80s today, earlier today. and the AC came on. I was very, very grateful. I was lying in bed this morning and I was thinking, well, actually yesterday morning, I was thinking, gosh, I'm hot, turn on the AC. And not 2 minutes later, the AC turns on. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, on this side, I guess I went off track a little. Normal. I did 4 red, orange, yellow, green, and then blue, purple, brown, black. So it looks a little more uniform, like it's supposed to look like that or something. Let's try it this way, Tammy. Let's go back again and see if that makes any difference. Over and over and over. Nah. You can't use the honeycomb paper or index card for this because it would clearly go all the way through. As you can see from the other side, it didn't come up, it didn't go through because I'm using packaging cardboard, which is not quite as thick as outer packaging cardboard, say like an Amazon box or something, but good enough for whatever came in this box. I really have no idea what came in the box where this paper comes from or this cardstock comes from. I could have checked the bleed test, maybe. Do it on paper and see what the bleed test is. I don't know. I didn't even think about that until now. Straight up and down, Tammy. Oh, I hear some scratchiness. Probably because I've used this pen more than the other colors. So I could try this. I'm sure you have a purpose, computer, but I don't hear it today. So we'll let that dry a little bit because it does take a little bit more time. Oh, you want to see how good it looks? I'm going to maybe show on the side. If you see any darker spots, that means it's still drying. Ooh, shiny. Mostly because, you know, the light wands are over there. Shiny, shiny. Okay, put that up there. And I don't expect anything wow or anything like that. I used a blue ink pen, a Pilot Easy Touch fine tip ink pen. I use this a lot. I have a whole mess of these things because I use them a lot. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Cool. I want to see. I was going to put the cap on it. Also, these fit like this if you are so inclined to put a cap on, but I actually hate putting the cap on the end because it feels like it's super long, so I don't know. I'm just going to do a dot. It's kind of a weird feeling. I did like this. Ooh, we'll do the dot first. Also, I want to see as far as writing goes. That looks good. I should have tried to draw over that, right? Let's try it. Maybe it'll make purple. Well, maybe I can't stay in the lines. On the lines. Ooh. What color does that make? Ooh, how far can I go in before it starts to blur on me? You know, it kind of does have a purplish effect to it. It gets a little darker up here because I don't have the light shining directly overhead. Okay, so I'm just gonna write orange. I'm not gonna mix the blue with the orange. And we're doing a circle first. It feels weird to draw on this because even though it's kind of glossy, it has a kind of a stickiness to it, but it's not sticky. It's just weird. So it would kind of scrape and make a lot of noise, maybe. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm shirking my duties. If I had to draw a picture or something, you know, I don't want to create the fingernails on the chalkboard effect for you, if you don't mind. Here we go again. Here we go. Dot. I have about 4 minutes. It's that I'm idle for 4 minutes on the computer, no activity. And it said, okay, she's not using it. We can run our stuff now. No, stop running your stuff. Ooh, I was thought maybe I could get, can I get green there, do you think? If I'm a little neater with my application here. Yes, yes I can. Yeah, that works. Okay, and then this one, I'm gonna do blue. Did you hear that little squeak? I don't know if you heard that squeak. That's my finger making that squeak. I'm not going to do the other side of this card because I think it's the same material. Okay, the purple. Can you hear it squeak? When I do it that way, you might be able to hear the squeak. Clockwise. It squeaks a little. Maybe I'm pressing too hard. Lightly. Maybe a little too close to that circle. Whatever. Can we bring that word back? Maybe we shouldn't. That's a very disrespectful word. When you use it like, whatever. We don't need disrespect. That does not need to come back. Squeak, squeak, squeak. I'm leaving it in there. I'm not going to lower the volume on that squeak. I'm going in the opposite direction. Because Why be normal? All right. Oh, so I'm going to, in blue, with this blue pen, I'm going to write now this is a trademark. Uh-oh, I ran out of room. It doesn't say pens. It doesn't say markers or anything. It just says Lumocolor Permanent. That's it. And permanent is even lowercase, but Lumocolor is capitalized with that little trademark there. Universal Stift. Oh, Universal Pen. There it is. Oh, do I have to write Universal? I don't want to have to write Universal. Okay, so let me bring this up. So you can see it better. Let's see what it looks like. I don't see... Do you see any shine? Other than, you know, me passing the light. I don't think I can do that again. Oh yeah, there's my light wand. But other than that, actually the ink, the blue ink pen has more shine to it when I run it, you know, tilt it back and forth at different angles than the marker does. That's weird. Okay, this side. This side dirty. I'm just checking. No, there's the same glossiness is on the back side of the card, so I'm not going to do the other side. But this does get put into my my binder, my swatch binder. So that ends today's Swatch with Me episode, I guess, if you want to call it that. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe. I'm not going to ask what's your favorite color of the 8. I mean, you can tell me, but I know what my favorite color of the 8 is. Okay, let's randomize. Did I, you know what? Oh, I gotta deactivate that one. Okay. And thanks for watching. And have a salubrious day. Bye.